Afternoon. Yes, we're recording. Nothing from the police in the paper again. Sorry. Nothing from the police in the paper again. I hate to think I'd put them off writing a weekly column. Don't think they like me, you know. I wrote to the credit CCJ thing is ongoing, and the first step I made was I'd obviously got a website. It was called Noddle, same as Noodle but two D's and one O, which gives you a credit score, and those were the first people I contacted, along with the Bog Business Court, who, by the way, oh yes, they did reply, didn't they? Yes, sorry, I got that one last weekend. Yes, they just sent my stuff back, my letter back. Said we can't do anything about it because we don't have any paperwork here, or lawyers, or judges, or anyone legally trained. So the credit people, the website people, have written back to me today. Now they've written to Lowell on my behalf, which was very nice of them. Lowell haven't replied to any of the CCJs, because I suspect that's because they've probably got no paperwork either, and they know fine well what they're doing is fucking illegal. So that's quite interesting, because I'd forgotten I'd sent that, to be honest. Obviously I only wrote to the Registry Trust last week, so... there was something from the police, sort of, but the paper's written this. Speed cameras, right? They've invented a new one called the Long Ranger. Not the Lone Ranger, the Long Ranger. This is a new type of mobile speed gun which can capture your car speeding up to a mile away. It's not in use nationwide yet, but it could be soon. Now, I apparently got caught speeding the other week, doing 57 in a truck on the M25. Foolishly, I thought my limit for a motorway was 60, because there was no signs, and basically a lot of other people were doing the same speed as me, and cars were passing me. But they've got my details, which was a couple of weeks ago. They've got my details, but I've not had the ticket through yet. So, I don't know. But there are 1, 2, including this one which may be in use nationwide soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 types of fucking speed cameras, right? The handheld speed gun, the Gatso ones, which take the picture of the rear of your car, get the number plate on the rear. They were installed in the 1990s. I remember when it all started. Tories, it was. It was before Blair. The Truvelo forward-facing speed camera. These are the ones, someone actually died because of one of these, because it went off in their face. And they were dazzled. And they drove off the fucking road. And I bet they still got chased for the revenue. Like the councils, if you die because they put you under so much stress and demand thousands and thousands of pounds, then you'd like commit suicide or something, then they take like half your estate to pay for the fucking council tax. Because they're vile bastards like that. Average speed cameras, which I'm assuming you all know what they are. It's when they're... You might know if you're not a driver, so I'm not trying to be patronising, but when you get 6 in a row down maybe a 2 or 3 mile stretch, and one of them at the start, you don't know which one, if you're speeding, will snap you, and then there'll be one towards the end that will snap you again. So, because a lot of people actually speed up in between them, which pretty much guarantees a speeding fine, to be honest. Overhead smart motorway cameras. Yeah, that'd be the one that apparently got me. These can be overhead or on the floor. They only trigger when you speed past them, so are different to average speed cameras. They used to only be switched on when the overhead signs are on, but the new smart ones can catch anyone at any time. So what they're moving towards here is you don't even have to have a warning. Because they've got these variable speed limits, of course, which are completely fucking unlawful. Because they can just put any speed up they want. And when they came in, I remember Richard Littlejohn going on about it. I think he was writing for the Mail at the time. And people were getting speeding tickets for doing 70 on the M25 at 2 in the morning. Because they'd set the cameras to 50 when there was no fucking traffic and the road conditions were perfectly clear. Because they're thieving bastards, basically. Floor-based motorway speed cameras. They don't tend to be used widely these days. I didn't even know they existed. There you go. It's the first I've fucking heard of them. Onboard police vehicle cameras. And police van cameras. Yes, these are the ones that park on pavements. So what was that? 9 was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 people got murdered in London last night. Police aren't fucking interested in that. But they've got 9 different types of speed cameras.